Isupk, you stand, just us. First priest. Present thy registry.
Asha'aya, Ben Yahweh, Ben Yasha'Allah.
Asha'aya, Ben Yahweh, Ben Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shabbarakatham.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shabbarakatham.
Yasha'Allah.
Isupk means to stand. Upon Aquadam, turn to face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashimaya, Quadas, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Balawaka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawak, Hayah, Bashimaya, the thunder now, the Kam, Ka, Yawam, Basalak now, Kabawak now, Kasalak now, Wala'ai, Wala'ai, Balasaya now, Abal, Hawashai now, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapara, Walalumya, Aman.
In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Give us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not. Into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever.
So be it. The Hakak, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Babakashah, the thunder now, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Matawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakwium, Hamathium, Hakak, Al-Rakawah, Hatama'ala, God's son, Ba'ashim Yahushai, the water Aman.
In the English, Yahweh.
In
the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it.
The prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanau, Wayasharala, Wahabaya, Sapari, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Water Aman.
In the English,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushai. Bless us, and Israel, and the school, in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashaab, Ayanya, Ahahoya, Ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ai, Yahweh, Isupk, Shemayam, Waratazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Kanala'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ai, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasarala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yeh, Yamyimka, Yawamam, Hashemat, La'ah, Kayaka, Layallah, Yahweh, Yashemarka, Karai, Yashamar, Napaska, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazahatka, Wawatka, Ma'atha, Awalum.
In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from the Lord.
My help coming from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee,
He that keepeth thee,
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel,
he that keepeth Israel,
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayam, Al-Damayah, Al-Ka, Al-Takarah, Al-Tashakwat, Kayahana, Awabyaka, Hayamah, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Amaka, Yarayamya, Sawadah, Wayatah, Yai-Tazawah, Al-Tazabawamyaka, Amara, Lakawah, Wanakakyadam, Nagaya, Wala'ah, Yasakar, Shum Yasharala, Awadah, Kaya, the Wide Tazawah, Labah, Yakadwa, Ayaka, Barya, Yakaratwa, Ahoya, Alawam, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaya, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalat, Palashah, I'm Yashabia, Tazawah, Dalmashawah, Dalawah, Imam, Saka. Hayawah, Zerawai, the Bunya, the Wat, Salah, Aisha, the Hum, Kamadian, Kasayah, Sara'ah, Kayabya, Panakal, Huyasawan, Nashamadi, Bayan, the Ira, Hayawah, Daman, La Adama, Sayatum, the Dab, Yatmawa, Kaira, Wakasabak, Wakatazon Manai, all Nasir Kamu, Ashar, Amara, Nayarashah, Nanawah, Alahayam, Sayatumwa, Kagogala, Kakwas, the Panya, Rawakah, Ka'as, Tabaira, Yahira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Harayam, Khan, Daradapma, Basairika, Wabasab, Wapatka, Tabahalam, Mala'ai, Panyaham, Palawan, Bayab, Bakwashwa, Shemka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Panyaham, Palawan, Slaki, Wayab, Bala, Slaki, Behold, Ayai, Wayab, Kapar, Wayab, Badwin, Wayab, Iowa, Kayab, Shemka, Yahweh, Labaka, Aliyawan, Gal, Haratazah.
In English, keep not thy Sorry. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, the enemies make a tumult.
The enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Yashar'Allah.
In the name of Yashar'Allah.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
But they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
Tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gebal. And Ammon. And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
It became as dung for the earth.
And it became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zeheb.
And like Zeheb.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes as Zabah.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Lamuna.
And as Lamuna.
Who said, let's take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stone before the wind.
As a stone before the
As the
wind.
fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the
As
wood.
the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame sets the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
Let them seek thy name.
Let them seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
In trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
The Most High.
The Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth. Sorry, Mr. Turk. I'm your Shabbos to be seated.
Alright, Israel. You understand? This is like a three-peat. We just had the memorial blowing of the trumpets. And right after that, we had the Day of Atonement.
Right.
You understand? Now on the third day, basically right now, we're doing the Feast of Tabernacles. You understand? As always, we're going to hold a service. You understand? Talk a little bit about what we're doing or whatever the case may be. You understand? Read some Bible scriptures in the Hebrew. Hit it back into English and do what we always do every service. You understand? Car, if you could, can I get a water? And can you take this and, holify it again? If you could, for water, appreciate it. My y'all decided to get a little incense happy. You understand? So we over here dying of smoke inhalation. Put the spirit of the Lord in the midst. You understand? So as well, I'm gonna say, so we'll get into the scriptures as always. Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. Okay. Now let's see, we're studying water. I need like 6 of those. And the inhaler.
It is a little smoky.
A little. We don't have ventilation.
It's a lot.
We really don't.
Yeah, we don't.
We need to turn these two on turbo for real.
Yeah,
all this smoke in the car, y'all play. What did I do? We gotta teach. Whenever you're ready, Ash, you can handle it.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 21, chapter 23, and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar. Verse 2. Dabar, Al, Baniyah, Yasha'ala, Wa'amarav, Alaham, Mo'aidya, Yahweh, Ashar, Darkara'ah, Atham, Makara'aya, Makara'aya, Kodash, Allah, Ham, Mo'aidya. Verse 3. Shashab, Yamayam, the Aisha, Mala'aka, Wabiyawam, Hashayaiya, Asha, Ba'aya, Shabbath, Shabbatawan, Makwara, Quadash, Call, Mala'aka, all, the Aishwa, Shabbath, Hawa'ah, La Yahweh, Bakal, Mawashabath Yakum. Verse 4. Allah, Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Makwara, Makwar, Ayah, Quadash, Ashar, Bakra, Awa, Atham, Bamawa'idya, Bamawa, Idam. Verse 5. Bakadash, Hara Ashwan, Rab Rabaiha, Aishar, Lakadash, Bayan, Ha'irabia, Pasak, La Yahweh. Verse 6. Wama Kamasha, Aishar, Yawam, Lakadash, Hazah, Chag, Hamatazawaf, La Yahweh, Shaba'if, Yamayam, Matazawaf, the I Kawa. Verse 7. Bayawam, Hara Ashwan, Makwara, Quadash, Yahayaha, Lakam, Kal, Mala'akath, Ibadah, La'ah, the Aishwa. That's 7 verses.
Christ, man. His brother studies. You
Right.
find out who do, who don't. Well, you know. Not today. Yeah. All right, back in the English.
Khan, Book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord,
Right.
which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts.
If I could, you understand, this is right here, when it's talking about children of Israel, of course, we should all know by now, it's talking about all blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians that were called us today. You understand? These are the holy convocations, meaning these are the holidays that we're supposed to be remembering and celebrating.
Right.
You understand? We're too busy with Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Well, we got Halloween at the end of the month.
Right.
We're so focused on all these so-called white man tradition holidays that we forgot about. We have our own.
Right.
You understand? These ones that we just did, the memorial blowing of the trumpets, the Day of Atonement, which really doesn't sound like it's a celebration. You understand? And now, you understand, the Feast of Tabernacles. You understand? These are the things that we're supposed to do. Let white folk go have what they got. Let all these other nations celebrate all their holidays and their Ramadans and all they, whatever the case is. We should focus on what we need to focus on.
Right.
You understand? Because there's brotherhood and sisterhood that dwells in these ones. It's not about murder, you know, or being unalive, you understand, or destruction or some type of vile affection. You know, these ones have something to do pertaining to an actual reason by the Lord himself.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
That our ancestors conquered something or survived something or showed brotherhood or sisterhood to one another. You feel my point? These are days to be remembered, not the white man's American society, holidays. Go ahead.
Khan, verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
You understand? The 7th day, you understand? Sunday through Saturday, that's Saturday.
It's your time to rest.
Right.
You understand? When I mean rest, I don't mean lay in bed in the dark. You understand? Just wishing you could go do something. I mean, go to the show. Go see a movie. You understand? Go get some dinner with your rib. You understand? Close down your business. You're gonna make money 6 days out of the week. Go focus on enjoying yourselves.
Right.
You understand? Don't drive yourself into a ditch or into depression or anger and overwork yourself, because then you bring that anger home to your family, whatever the case may be. Go enjoy yourself. You understand? Spend some time with the kids. You understand? Stop being so focused on money and enjoy this little bit of life that we get on this earth. You understand? We got slavery going on in 2025 in Black Hispanic Indians. Go have some damn fun where it doesn't have anything to do with nastiness and filth.
Right.
You feel my point? Enjoy yourselves. We're a nation of people that likes to dwell with tents and drink and kick back. You understand? That's just who we are as people. So do that. Go ahead. And that's what the Lord made sure Saturdays are what that day is for you. So you can go do those things and stop worrying about the trials of the world. Go ahead.
Come. And holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
You understand? These holy convocations are in different seasons. You understand? We got what? I think it's 9 or 10 a year. You understand that we have? And they go all the way from January all the way to December. And this is times for you to kick back. It might be a 7-day party. It might be an 8-day party. Man, the Feast of First Fruits is 50 days. You understand? Israel knows how to party.
That's right.
You feel my point? And those are like, what God's going to give you that much time just to enjoy the life that he created for you? You understand? You got the Arabs, they got to whip themselves in the back and do all that nonsense that they do. You understand? White folk, they basically probably eating babies. You feel Africans are, eating whatever animal anus is out there. So it's like the Lord just says, drink and be merry for the entire time. Go home, sober up a little bit, eat some food, come back, do it again. That's the Lord. That's the God I want to serve.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Come. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
You understand? The Passover is the first one to kick off the year.
Right.
You understand? I hate to say it like this, but the Passover time around the spring, beginning of spring, that's the new year. You feel my point? I don't mean New Year's party where you're going to get, the ball's going to drop and now all that nonsense would happen. It's just time. The year has finished. It just became a new. That's the Passover because the year passed. You feel my point? And that's just a marking of a new year and helps us remember that the Lord got us up out of one of the most evil captivities on this earth, which was the Egyptian captivity with Moses and them.
Right.
You feel my point? Keep going.
Come. Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
7. All right.
The margin, stand, just us. Next priest. Present thy registry.
Kawam on the bak, Ben Yahweh, Ben Yasha'Allah.
Kawam Malabak, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasharallah.
Yahweh Bashim Shabakatam.
Yahweh Bashim Yashar Brakatah. Shabi, to be seated.
One thing one will never be punished or criticized for is enthusiasm. Yeah.
Psalms 23, 8.
Yeah, it's not. Did you need the big one? We don't usually use them. Nah. As long as we can avoid using it, let's avoid using it. All you brothers reading the Tanakh and stuff out your phone, wait until these EMPs hit. All ain't gonna be able to read paperback nothing. You're so used to looking at a digital Bible and whatever the case. You be like, these letters look different. Yeah, all right.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Waha Kwara Thumb. Asha La Yahweh. Shaba'aith. Yom Yom. Bayawam. Hasha Baya Ayah. Malpara'ah, Kodash, Kal, Mala'akaf, Ibadah, La'ah, La'ai Shawah, verse 9. Oyadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, verse 10. Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wa'a, Maraf, Allahai, Allaham, Kaya, Daba Awa, Allah, Ka'arataza, Ashar, Anya, Nathan, Nakam, Wakwa Tazarium, Wakwa Tazar Watham, Af, Kwa Taza Yara, Waha Ba'atham, Af, Aymar, Ra'ashiaf, Quataza Yara Kam, Al, Hakahan, verse 11. Wahana Yak, Af, Ha'aymar, Lapunya Yahweh, Labartaza Nakam, Mamakaraf, Hashabaf, Yanaya Hanawa, Hakahan, verse 12. Wa'aisha Yatham, Bayawam, Hanayab Hakam, Af, Aimar, Kabash, Damayam, Ban, Shanafwa, La Yahweh, verse 13. Wa Manak, the Wa, Shunya, Aisha War Nayam, Salah, Ba La Wa La, Bashaman, Asha, La Yahweh, Rayak, Nayaka, Wanaska, Wanasaka, Wanasakawa, Yayan, Rabbi Yahaya, Hahayan, verse 14. Welcome, will call you. Waka Ra Mal, La'ah, I'll call you. Second, I'll call one. I Tazam, Shawam, Hazah, Ai, Habaya, Akam, Af, Baraban, Quawaban, Alahayakam, Kokwak, Iwalon, let a Rafia come, Babakal, Mashafi, Mashabafi come. I still got it. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 8 in the English. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. By fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
You understand? Being blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, of course, we so used to living in America. We so used to having to do the customs of, the American societies, whatever. We forget that we actually had a land of our own.
Right.
And when I mean forget, we don't even know. So we too focused on believing, we're going to the motherland of over in Africa and all that nonsense and joining the Africans. Little did we know, or do we know now, is that we have a land that's called Israel. It's in Jerusalem. And the Lord gave that specific location, that land, that property, all those resources to us. You understand? But because we too busy following the customs of these other nations, we too busy trying to live our best lives in the Christian church and the Muslim mosques and all these other religions, that we aren't able to have these glorious types of days in our own land.
Right.
We got to do it in a rented out, you understand, building that we got to pay the so-called white man for.
Right.
You understand? We got to pay the so-called white man hundreds and thousands of dollars as a nation every damn year just so we can remember the times of old.
Right.
You understand? Remember that we aren't in our land. Ain't that about it? We got to pay the white man just so we can remember the land he stole from us.
Right.
You understand? That's absurd. You understand? That's the type of life that we live in 2025, all because we just can't party. Because we can't just remember the history that we went through.
Right.
You understand? Just eat some good food, talk about the brothers and sisters that were reverenced in the Bible. Like that's one of the conditions the Lord asks us to do. You understand? The other ones is just don't eat shrimp, crab, pork, lobster. Just don't go be a homosexual. Right. Just don't smoke weed and do all these drugs on the earth. Like these laws that the Lord gave us to follow are so ABC 1, 2, 3 that it's almost impossible to be like, oh, I don't see how people can't not follow it.
Right.
You have to, if you want to go be a drug addict, you got to go get the money. You got to drive all the way to the dealer. And then go back to the crib, roll it up, or light it on fire. Like there's so many steps before you committed the sin,
Right.
and we go through every last one of them just to do it. Right. That's how easy it is to not. You understand? Mm-hmm. Like for brothers, for example, that I know brothers out in the world in school right now abstaining from alcohol for a period of time. Instead of just take a little break every here and then. It's not that hard to not drink.
Right.
All that means is, one, you get to save some cash. We need it. We're all broke. You understand? Secondly, you got to get into the car. You got to drive all the way to the store. You got to pull out your wallet and then pay for it and then drive back to drink it. So many steps before you commit the act. It can't be that hard not to sin.
Right.
You understand? Because there's so many steps to take to sin first. Or you could just be at the crib and not do it. Right. Save some cash and just live a God-fearing life, like so-called Christians like to say, but in this one it's real because we actually fear the Lord.
Right.
It's that simple. Then we could actually be back in our homeland remembering these days together.
Right.
And not have to pay anybody.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it with our own resources. But we're so busy trying to get reparations. Like, I don't know why we talking about Charlie Kirk going over there. And why do we have reparations in America 2025?
Right.
Maybe because you're still asking for them. Maybe you're not doing the acts that it takes to get the things you want. If you want land, if you want property, you want freedom, guess what you got to do? Just separate yourself. Stop sinning. And eventually it's going to fall into your hand. The Lord is going to give you what you deserve after you just follow some simple rules for a period of time. It's literally that simple. But we make it more difficult than it is.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. Sorry.
Verse 11.
Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it.
Yeah.
Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day, when ye shall wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year, for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Verse 13. And the meat offering, therefore, shall be a 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor.
You understand? I'm pretty sure this is one where everyone interjects because it just lets you know that this is a verse specifically talking about fried chicken or fried foods. Black people, you make the best food, especially fried foods.
That's right.
You understand? But in your ghettos, guess who's making you fried chicken? Allah Akbar.
Right.
You understand? Muhammad is making you fried chicken.
Right.
That's insane to me. You understand? But you know damn well a sister can get down with a pan, a little bit of oil, flour, and she'll make way better food, fried chicken in her crib than the Arabs can do in their shops.
Right, sir.
You understand? That's how it's so spiritual. Lord put this in here to show you this is your specialty.
Right.
You understand? No one else specializes in fried foods more than Israel. Black, Hispanic, or Native Indians. And that's just a fact. So the Lord like be throws little hints in the Bible for you, like this has to be black people. Because it can't be anybody else.
Right.
You understand? That's how heavy this is and how it's so disgusting that the so-called white man makes the Bible his book.
Right.
Let some white folk make you some fried chicken. It's going to have worms in it. It's going to be undercooked. It will not be seasoned.
Right.
You understand? I don't even know if they know what flour is.
Yeah, right.
You feel my point? And they be on radio, they be on TV shows talking about how to cook some food. Wow. Who's keeping these people in business? Who's buying this food?
Right.
Car knows exactly what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Kawan.
I was just going to say, if I could, like, even, maybe Miyagi may help me out with this a little bit. I believe it was around the 1940s and 50s of when, how, it was around the 1940s and 50s when KFC first started. Like the white man who first started that business, he stole a recipe from a black woman. I forgot the sister's name. And she was anchored in the kitchen with a shackle on her foot, making the chicken in the kitchen.
You're right.
The recipe that this devil had, he got it from the sister. I forgot the sister's name. But
That's the crazy part.
because it just shows you that nobody can cook food like the way that a nigga can. It's like for my language. Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Guatemalans, Native American Indians, we're known for making fried bread, fried chicken. It's our specialty. And it's in the Bible right here. So
Right.
You understand? That's the whole point. It's white people just take everything from you. You understand? It ain't a surprise that KFC is a black woman's recipe. You understand? All these locations, all these good foods, all these great things that you see on the earth, it was us that made it. Either it was a Negro, a Hispanic, or, you understand, a Native Indian. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Verse 13. And the meat offering, Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be a 2/10 deals of fine flour, mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the fourth part of a hin. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your dwellings.
You understand? During some of the feast days, high holy days, the Lord will require you to eat certain foods or abstain from certain foods or food at all or water. You understand? It's just because the Lord needs to make sure that your spirit is in tune with Him up in the heavens.
Right.
You understand? Because if it ain't, then you just ain't a loyal child of the Most High.
Right.
You understand? So all you got to do is, He says don't eat this for a certain period of time. Cool. He needs you to eat this 6 days in a row. Go ahead. Cool. You understand? We are the children of the Most High, so we need to listen to what the Father in heaven says. Right. It's just that simple. Right. No matter what, we're always in His house. How do you know? Because the earth is His.
Right.
So we're already in His house 24/7. So just follow His rule. If you don't want to get hit by a car, if you don't want to overdose, if you don't want to die from AIDS, just follow His rules, and you'll be living a good life.
Right.
You understand? It's that simple.
Let's get the next episode. Just keep moving on. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
The book of Hebrews, the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15, in the Hebrew. What's the Korakim? Lakam, Mama Korak, Hashabat, Mayawam, Habayakam, Ad, Aymar, Hatalopah, Shabbai, Shabbat Wath, Tamayamath, Tahayadnah, verse 16. I, Mama Karath, Hashabath, Hashabayai, Tasaparwa, Kamashyan, Yawam, Wakarabatham, Manakah, Kadashah La Yahweh, verse 17. Mama Washab, Mama Washabath Yakam, Tabayawa, Lakam, Tanawapa, Shatyam, Shanya, Aisharanyam, Salah, Tahayana, Kamatazah, Tapayana, Ta'apayana, Bakaryam, La Yahweh, verse 18. Wahakarabathim, Wahakarabatham, Al, Halakam, Shaba'ai, Kabashim, Tamayamyam, Banya, Shana, Wapar, Ban, Wakwar, Hakad, Akkad, Walam, Iwalam, Shanayam, Yahayan, Ila, La Yahweh, Womanaktam, Wana Sapak Yaham, Ashar, it's like a Rayak, Nayakak, La Yahweh, verse 19. Wa'ai Shayath, Shayar, Isayam, Akkad, Lakatath, Washanya, Kabashium, Banya, Shana, Lazabak, Shalom Yum, verse 20. Wahanayak, Hakahan, Hakam, Al, Lakam, Habakawarya, Tanawapak, Tanawapak, Lapanya, Yahweh, Al, Shanya, Kabashim, Padash, Yahayan, La Yahweh, Lakahan, verse 21. Wakaratham, Pratham, Vaitazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Makara, Padash, Yahya, Lakam, Kal, Malakath, Ibarah, La'ab, Thaishawah, Kokwath, Awalam, Bakal, Mawa Shabbath Yakam, Lodarath Yakam.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 15 in the English. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the way offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath, ye shall number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitation 2 weight loaves of 2/10 deals, and they shall be of fine flour, They shall be baking with leaven. They are the first fruits of the Lord.
You understand? So right after you have the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread, it jumps right into the Feast of First Fruits. You understand? Which is basically the beginning of when our harvests grow and everything like that. It's basically just a 50-day time to enjoy brotherhood. As always, 50 days is crazy. You know, I might pop up every other day because I don't know if I can handle 50 days straight. It's a lot of partying. It's a lot of people. You understand? But like I said, our Lord Most High, He wants to make sure that you enjoy your time with your brothers and sisters.
Right.
He's all about family. You understand? That's the beautiful thing about the Most High, is that that's what He really focuses on, is making sure that we have good relations with each other.
Right.
You understand? The other gods, Christianity, is that what's He all about? He's making sure your children get touched.
Right.
You understand? He's making sure that your wives are sleeping with everybody else.
Right.
You understand? He's making sure that He's hunting down other human beings for pleasure. That's the God of the so-called white man. The God of the Arabs, I don't know what He do. Or, well, He don't exist, but
A war god.
but I don't know what yeah, he's a war god.
Yeah.
You understand? But to who? Each other? They just like to slay each other. Like, I don't know why they whip themselves in the back. That's crazy. Or you see that game that they play where they jump up and they smack each other on the chest? Like, what is that? That's the guy. That's the so-called gods of these other races. They just about beating each other hell up. Ours just says, here's a shot, kumbaya. It's simple. I'd rather serve that guy. Go ahead. It's crazy.
Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish on the first year, and 1 young bullock and 2 rams. And they shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offering, even an offering made by fire, a sweet savior unto the Lord.
You understand? And also, like, when the Lord's acquiring these animals, whatever the case of you, or his bottles of wine and all that, He's not asking just for the one that's on the shelf that you've been just looking at and be like, you skipping it over because you have way better in the wine cellar. He wants the best ones. Because you're going to give Him the best that's on the field, the best that's in the winery, everything like that. Because if you're not willing to give Him the greatest first, why do you even deserve His love or His greatness? You understand? He's the one that gave you life. He gave you all these resources, all the lambs, all the wine, all the wives. He gave you everything in the world, and you can't just give Him the best lambs.
Right.
You understand? You can't take the number 2 for once. Right. It's only during these individual times. It's not like His Lord's asking for one a day.
Right.
He's only asking for one per, well, not one, but He's only asking per High Holy Day. Right. You understand? It's that simple. You can have like I said, Jerusalem is the most bountiful land on earth. And then it's over in the Middle East. You're going to have the resources to make sure you have everything you need for your family. Right. So the Lord comes first in all things. You understand? That's why the scriptures say what, my God? In 1 Corinthians 11:3. You got the Lord, you got Christ, you got men, women, children, in that order. So that's how the food comes as well. That's why the Lord asks for your lambs without blemish. That's why the Lord makes sure you give Him the wine that is oh so delicious. You understand? He gets it first because He's the one at the top of the spectrum. Right? Keep going.
Verse 19. And ye shall offer one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice and peace offering. Verse 20. And the priest shall weigh them with the bread of the first fruits for a weight offering before the Lord. With 2 spots, with the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. Verse 21. And you shall proclaim on the selfsame day, that it may be a holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no several work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
You understand? You got to make sure during these individual times, close down your businesses. Stop being such a greedy bastard and enjoy some family time.
Right.
You understand? It ain't that hard to say, oh, because money ain't that important. You understand? Money isn't the thing that makes the world go round. What makes the world go round is the Most High. And if you want that world to keep going around for you, you got to follow these law, statutes, commandments.
Right.
You understand? Don't worry about your money. The Lord's going to take care of that as long as you take care of what He said to take care of. And in that time, show that you actually give a damn about your people.
Right.
Your race, your brothers, your sisters, your nieces, your nephews, everyone that falls along the lines of blacks, Hispanics, and Indians. That should be your priority on this earth. Second to the Most High. You understand? And that's all He says to do. And if you'll get the resources, you'll get the money, you'll do all that. But during these times, stop being such a greedy bastard. Close down your business and do something that's greater than yourself, which is being family to one another.
Right.
All right, I got it.
All right, Muslim, stand for this once. Next priest.
No matter.
Present that register.
Bapatazah, Ban Yahuda, Ban Yashala.
Bapatazah, Ban Yahuda, Ban Yashala.
Yahweh Shem Habashah Barakathum.
Yahweh Shem Habashah Barakathum. Shabbos, be seated. Next episode.
This is Leviticus. It's not right now. We are verse 22. But I'll handle it. Leviticus. I feel like I read this last time. Same as ever. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22 in the Hebrew. Taza rakam, ad, kutaza yar, rataza kam, la'ah, kala, ba'ath, shadak, kutaza rak, walakwat, kutaza yarak, la'ah, ta'akwat, la'anya, walagar, ta'izab, atham, anya, Yahweh, Allahayakam, verse 23. Wayadabar, Yahweh, all. Mashad, La'amar, verse 24. Debar, all. Banya, Yasha'ala, La'amar, Bakadash, Shabi'ayah, Ba'akad, Lakadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Shaba'aithwan, Zakarwan, Karawa'ai, Mokora'ah, Kadash, verse 25. Call, Malakath, Abadah, La'ah, Ta'aishwa, Korabath, or Korabatham, Ashah, La Yahweh, verse 26. Wayadabar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, La'amar, verse 27. Ak, Ba'ashawar, La Kadash, Hasha'ayah, Hazad, Yawam, Kaparium, Hawa'ad, Kura'ad, Kadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Ra'ayatham, Ath, Napash Yakam, Waha Kurbatham, Ashah, La Yahweh, verse 28. Wakal, Malaka, La'ah, Ta'aishwa, Ba'aitazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparium, Hawa'ad, Lakapar, Alikum, Tapanya, Yahweh, Alahayakum.
Alright, let's get the English.
Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 22. And when you reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest.
Now, this is a question for the folks out there. Brothers. You know, say, why do we not, when we reap the harvest of our land, why do we not mar the corners? No, I ain't go 5,000 hands down. Nashwan. I'll show everybody, you know. Right. You understand? You don't trim the corners of your fields of food and stuff like that because there are going to be people that are not as well off as you. You understand, that are going to, or traveling. You understand, they might need food on the way, or they need to feed their child or something like that. They can go to the corner of your land without breaching your property and your safety. They can grab, apples, some oranges, or some grapes, or whatever the hell the type of food is. You understand? And that's because you want to show brotherhood to the people that are less fortunate. You might not be there physically giving it to them, but it means you not cutting the corners of your land for your food and stuff like that. It goes to show what? That you love your brothers and sisters, and you want to make sure that if they don't have it, it's there for you, for them. You understand? That's being brotherly and sisterly.
That's right.
And like I keep saying over and over again, that's the foundation of what the Lord wants all black Hispanics and Indians to be.
Right.
Brotherly, sisterly. Go ahead.
When thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
What is a gleaning? When it says don't grab up the gleaning.
Right.
Ain't that talking about like the fruits and vegetables on the ground?
Right. You understand? All the food or the fruits and vegetables, most likely, I would say fruits because they fall from the trees. You understand? Those, if they fell off on their own accord, don't pick those up. Leave those also for the poor.
Right.
You understand? Or the ones that are in more of a desperate need of food or salvation. You understand? Because you got enough. You go in to pick the crops. You got workers out there. If not, you got enough for your family. You understand? So just make sure, just leave some. Basically, it's always make sure your people are good as well and not being greedy.
Right.
You understand? That's the whole spirit of this right now is don't be a greedy bastard. You have enough. You got the land. You got the harvest. You got all the crops. Give it away. Let other people have it as well. All right? Someone have their hand up? Right?
I did, sir. I think I'm sorry I brought it up. In Chicago, it's no trees, so that's going to point of greed.
Right. You understand? They don't plant female trees.
Right.
Female trees are the ones that produce fruit. You go to that's not even just only Chicago. That's majority of metropolises around the country. You understand? They're downtown. They got all the trees. You understand? They all lined up, looking beautiful. But none of them are female plants, meaning because they don't want the poor to be able to go and survive without having to spend money.
Right.
You understand? That's how evil and greedy the so-called white man is. We all know that.
Damn right.
You understand? But they want to make sure the homeless stay homeless. The ones that are well off, stay unwell off. Homeless people make America money. You understand? And it gives them what? I got you. What else does the so-called white man leaving homelessness around benefit him for? Why would people being homeless in America, how would that benefit society, of American society? I guess I just worded it two different ways. My bad.
That's not yourself up.
Oh, I should go. Yeah,
I was just going to say, because that'll help the class system, that'll keep the rich rich, and then keep the poor poor.
right. There's another reason I'm thinking of.
I said, well, I would say so because it always gives America someone so they can look like they're being charitable to.
That's what I was thinking. You understand? If you always have homeless people, then you'll always be able to say, well, I help the ones that aren't well off. That's why the churches go do what? They have their little food drives and giveaways, but you know damn well the pastor's what? Extorting the people in the church.
Right.
If you extort the people from in the church and then go show presents to the homeless, now you're benevolent. Mm-hmm. To the eyes of the people, you're benevolent, but really you just a greedy bastard.
Right.
That's why they keep the lower class low, or the poor, is so they can keep looking as if they're a nation of generous people. But really, they greedy bastards. That's that whole Matthew chapter 15 or 7, chapter 7 or whatever. And this is one of them.
Right.
But that's the whole point.
And one other reason that goes unspoken is so that our oppressors always have victims laying around on the street for their lustfulness and their violence and their anger. You have a thrown away population of people that no one cares about, and people walk past and step over every day. No one misses a homeless man or a homeless woman when they come up missing. You know what I mean? No one searches for them when they're found floating in the lake or the river somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's manifold for why our enemy keeps homeless people down and out on the street. It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? You're definitely right. But that's the whole point. And I just can't fathom why people be like, some of us work for homeless shelters. Yeah, it's like they do this on purpose. Like the government gives you a certain amount of money so you can only help a certain amount. You gotta think there are more unused houses in the country than there are homeless people.
Right.
That statistic alone should show you that this nation of people is not the type of nation that's going to look out for you like Israel, Black Spanish, Native Indians would if they're in the right spirit.
Right.
You understand? And that's the heaviness of the scripture we're reading right now. Always look out for the less fortunate. If it's going to jeopardize you, then it's a toss-up. But if you got it, and it's not going to hurt you none, spare it.
Right.
You understand? But also, there has to become a lesson with it. You understand? If you just keep giving to the poor without them having a way to grow and learn to better themselves, then you're enabling them. Don't become an enabler either. Why? The scriptures say a gift destroys the heart.
Right.
Sometimes if you just keep giving and giving and giving, we're not letting them know, well, with this, I hope you change your life. With this, don't go get some alcohol, some weed, or whatever the case may be. I hope you're not doing it. They're going to do what they're going to do, but at least give them the words of encouragement to better themselves when you help them.
Right.
Don't just be like, here's $1 and let's keep moving.
Right.
Because that's not benefiting who? Who's that benefiting? You just lost out on a couple of dollars, and now you just help provide this brother with his addiction. Teach, guide. That's what we're here for. Right? Nothing to that?
Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that, what you were mentioning about the trees in the city and, major cities and stuff. I work in vegetation management, so we cut down trees around the power lines, and we work in the north suburbs and the west suburbs, a lot of prominent neighborhoods, Caucasians and stuff. And when I say there's fruit trees everywhere in their front yards, I'm talking about walnut trees, mulberry trees, apple trees. I'm talking about just there. Yeah. You can go pick it. It's all in their neighborhoods, but you don't see them none in ours. Not in the south suburbs, nothing like that.
You don't see them in the downtown areas where they make the most money in the earth. You don't see them nowhere. You think them having fruits and stuff, wouldn't that make downtown look even more prosperous? More beautiful? Nope. My man said, there's enough here. But if it helps you, then no. Downtown areas spend some money. You can't make the hood look beautiful because they're going to want to empower themselves and make it look even better. You understand? They got to keep it a certain class level. You hear that?
Yeah. I just want to, piggyback off what y'all was saying. Not only do Esau not, provide those things, he charged you for what the Most High provides for free. Right. You know what I'm saying? He charged you for grapes and apples and oranges and stuff like that. And make it to where, and for water. You know what I'm saying? How's we pay for water and the earth is what, 70% water?
Yeah.
How's we, you know what I'm saying? And make it to where we can't even, when it rains, we can't even collect that. You know what I'm saying? But what the Lord gives us, we can't even collect. You know what I'm saying? That's just, that's Esau for you. That's all I want to teach you.
You're right.
Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, shall you have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25, you should do no servile work therein, But you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
You know, so you should already know we did this, what, last Tuesday or something like that? Last week. You go on.
Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and you shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
You understand? The same way we did from Tuesday night to Wednesday night, we afflicted our souls. You understand? No food, no drinks for a 24-hour time span to show the Lord that we have the capabilities and spirit, strong enough spirit to overcome the carnalities of our body. You understand that our spirits are stronger than our flesh, and so forth and so such, because that's how you keep moving in life when it comes down to serving the Lord. Right. The spirit has to be the one to guide your ways. You understand? You're going to want to do this, you're going to want to do that, because your body is flesh. It just enjoys pleasure. You understand? But your spirit enjoys what? Serving the Lord. Your spirit enjoys decorum. It enjoys discipline. You understand? That's what you need to do. Go ahead.
Verse 28. And you shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
Right. Yeah, imagine, just us. Next priest.
No, come on. No, I see you can ramp one. Go ahead, nothing
Is it that registry?
Nataziyah Bamak, Banyashakar, Banyasharala. How about Shem Yahushua Barakatah?
Hold on.
Shabbos, to be seated. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 29 in the Hebrew. Kaya, call, Hanapash, Ashar, La'ah, Tainah, Baitazam, Hayawam, Azah, it's like a Hazah, Wanakarata, Ma'im Maya, verse 30. Wakal, Hanapash, Ashar, Taisha, Kal, Malakah, Baitazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Waha Baratia, Hanapash, Hahawa, Makarah, Aimah. Verse 31. Kal, Malakah, La'ah, Daishua, Kakwaf, Iwalam, Ladarat Yakam, Bakal, Mashabat Yakam. Verse 33. Shabbat, Shabbat Awan, Hawa, Lakam, Wa'ina, Wa'anya Thumb, Napashat Yakam, but the Sha'aya, Batashaya, Lakadash, Ba'irad, Ma'irad, Irad, the Shabbatwa, Shabbat come, verse 33. Wayadabar Yahweh al Mashah La'amar, verse 34. Debar al Banyawa Yasharala La'amar, Bakamasha Aishar Yawam Lakadasha Lakadash Hashabayaya Hazar Hazaha Ka Hakapawah, Shaba'ai, Yum Yum, Yahweh. Let's start at verse 20.
Yeah,
Kamakan, verse 35. Bayawam, Harashawan, Makarah, Quadash, Kal, Malakat, Ibadah, La'ah, Thaishawah.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
You understand? And this is the heaviness of these days that we serve, or the days that the Lord has us observe and do. That you can be cut off from the nation from not doing these.
Right.
You understand? Imagine you being amongst basically you in heaven on earth. You in heaven on earth, and because you want to be your own person and go not do these days, you get separated and cut off from that type of thing. It's like you say, "No, I'm in heaven. I'm living the best life in the world with my family. I just don't want to go today, or I just want to eat this today."
Right.
And then you do, and they just kick you out of the nation. It's crazy forever. Imagine that. Just imagine that. Like you just said, "Screw heaven. I'm just gonna go jump into hell." That's crazy work. Over what? Your flesh.
Right.
Over that carnality that you just didn't have the spirit to fight against.
Right.
Man, people want to go jump into hell, they can do that. I'm fine over here in heaven, right?
Damn right.
That's what UPK is. It's heaven on earth.
Yeah, right.
You understand? Thanks to Commander John holding it down as long as he has. You understand? Christ giving us a second chance to do this. You understand? I don't see how people leave. But let them enjoy hell all they want. I'm going to enjoy heaven on earth for eternity.
That's right, sir.
That point?
That's right.
Keep going.
Come, verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul I will destroy from among his people.
And the Lord says, take a day off. You say, nah. You cut off. No, I want to go do hard labor. What? Just imagine the mental, like, you have to be mentally ill to think that way. You getting a day off, he says, go enjoy with your family, drink, enjoy yourself. You say, nah, I'm good. I'm going back to work. What? Well, you deserve to be cut off at that.
Right.
We don't need that type of foolishness around here. Go ahead.
Slocky, if I may, sir. I just think it's heavy because for you got brothers who actually do that right now in the world. And, it's because they have a demon on them. They have a demon of disobedience. They don't want to honor someone that's greater than them.
Right.
And it's just really unfortunate.
Just think about that story with that sister that was working at Burger King or Wendy's or some nonsense like that, and she didn't miss a day for like 5 years. Right. She had to hold down the whole floor by herself. They gave her a $500 check for doing it. Then they fired her like a month later.
Right.
That's literally just saying, oh well, because work's more important than just thinking that. Go ahead.
Come, verse 31. You shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even, shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
Right. It's also the Day of Atonement. You're not allowed to drink or eat anything that hold into a 24-hour period. So the Lord is merciful. He gives you the chance to actually rest and not have to do hard labor or any labor while you afflict yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you take that time to reflect on the things you've done wrong, and then you're supposed to be submitting prayers to the Lord for, you know what I'm saying, to atone for the things that you have done wrong during the course of the past year. You know what I mean? So the Lord not going to make you go to your slavery. You know what I mean? We're in slavery right now, so some of us have to slave on that day. Me and Officer Lamont was at a manual labor job lifting damn car parts in the middle of the night from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. on the Day of Atonement before. But through the grace of the Lord, we were able to make it through. You know what I mean? But if you don't have to do that, the Lord would rather that you sit home and reflect on your life and reflect on your actions so that way you can make a proper atonement.
Not only just the Day of Atonement, but all these high holy days that we do. Like you should be leaving the high holy day, the service and all that with a better zeal and stronger motivation than you did going in.
Right.
You understand? Imagine just coming in, remembering all the beautiful things that the Lord's going to give us for doing the hard work we do. Then you just go, leave the service, and then go back to being a lazy bastard. Like, come on, man. Like, you're supposed to have a zeal for serving the Lord. That's what these type of things need to push you forward. Be like, I'm not doing enough.
Right.
Not because right now, of course, we got slavery. We're tired of the affliction of the world. Yes. But there's going to be a time where we're not afflicted by captivity of the so-called white man or any of these other nations. What are you going to do? Just in the kingdom of the Lord gives you 50 days off, you can be like, all right, I need to kick back and relax a little longer. What? You should have a stronger zeal. Let me go be a brother unto my brothers better.
Right.
Be a brother to my sister or sister to my sisters better.
Right.
That's the whole spirit of this. Be better coming out of the feast day than you were going in.
That's right.
You understand?
Right.
Keep your zeal alive.
Right.
Verse 33, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day, this 7th month, of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord.
You understand? That's what we're doing right now.
That's right.
The Feast of Tabernacles. You understand? 7 beautiful days. You understand? Like I said, the Lord, do we even have a 1 day, besides the so-called Day of Atonement, that where we can get to celebrate? Like I said, I don't really consider Day of Atonement a celebration because I like my food. You understand? But I get it. You understand? But other than that, the perimeter, that's 2 days. Yeah, so the Lord gives it multiple days every time it comes down to a celebration. This one gets to be 7. You understand? It's Feast of Tabernacles, it's a crib. You know, if we do all in tents, man, the Lord says, all right, just go basically go to the crib, go to your tent, you understand, and just kick it. Does that not sound like Jacob? He said, just do you.
Right. And it's good, sir. Even with the Day of Atonement, you come and have a Sabbath service, you get together, you have a separate, a holy gathering at the beginning of the Day of Atonement. So we all go into it suffering together, and then you get together at the end, 24 hours later, and you all break fast together and eat together.
Basically today.
There's 2 days. You got, look, it's not much of a party beforehand, but after the end of that day, you're going to drink, you're going to eat, you're going to feast. So the Lord, being an Israelite is the greatest thing on earth, man. That's it. We are the only true and living God, and He looks out for us and loves us and shows us mercies even when we're supposed to afflict ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Just to piggyback off that, what's heavy about the Day of Atonement is we get afflicted together, which makes the celebration at the end that much greater.
Yep, right.
You know, you're suffering with your brother, you're looking to the side and you're seeing like, we're going through it, we're going to make it, you know? And then on the back end, you get to ball out, you know, and celebrate.
But the greatest thing after the Day of Atonement is that first cup of water.
Oh,
You
God.
never knew water tasted so goddamn good in your life.
Oh, God.
Imagine we in our right spirit, we in our right land, and we get together and we count down for the Day of Atonement. We had a service, and then everybody drink that first cup of water together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's brotherhood. That's sharing. You know what I'm saying? That brings us together on a level that no other nation on the face of the earth can understand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now with that,
Yeah,
oh yeah, 34.
Verse 35.
35, right.
On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
So Muslims to stand. Next priest.
All right, young man, all right, good.
Present thy registry.
Nashwan, Ban Yashkar, Ban Yahawda,
Anashwan, Ban Yashakar, Ban Yahoda.
Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatuh.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatuh. I know, right? Brother, they used to have a tribe. Man. Stop it. You say it's a lot. Yeah. I can run it if you want to. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 36 in the Hebrew. Shabbat Yum Yum. Takwa Raya Bawa. Ashar La Yahweh. Bayawam. Hasham Yanya. Makara. Kodash. Yahaya. Lakam. Wahakara Batham. Ashar La Yahweh. Itazarath. Hawa'ah. Kal. Malakath. Ibadah. La'ah. The Aishawa, verse 37. Allah. Mawa'idiyah. Yahweh. Ashar. Kakaratwa. Atham. Makaraya, Kodash, Lahakarab, Lahakarayab, Asha, La Yahweh, Allah, Wamanakah, Zabak, Wanasakyam, Gabar, Yawam, Bayawamwa, verse 38, Malakad, Sakit, Malabad, Shabbatath, Yahweh, Walabad, Matanawak, Yakam, Wakalabad, Wamalabad, Kal, Nadarab, Nadar Yakam, Wamalabad, Kal, Nadabah, Wat Yakam, Ashar, Tatanwa, La Yahweh, verse 39, Ak, Bakamash, Ishar, Yawam, Lakadash, Hashabayaya, Baisapak, Ba'a, Sabakam, Af, Tabawa'a, Harataza, Takagawa, Ah, Kad, Yahweh, Shabbat, Yum Yum, Bayawam, Harashawan, Shabbat Wabayawam, Hashama Yanya, Shabbat verse 40. Walakatham, Lakam, Bayawam, Harashawan, Praya, Itazah, Hadar, Kapath, Tamaryam, Wainak, Itazah, Ibath, Rabayah, Nakal, Washamakath, Wamashakatham, Lapanya, Yahweh, Al-Yakam, Shaba'ai, Yum Yum, verse 41. Waka Gatham, Atwa, Kad, La Yahweh, Shaba'ai, Yum Yum, Bashana, Kakwath, Iwalam, Ladarak Yakum, Bakadash, Hashabayaya, Takagawa, Atwa, verse 42. Basakai, Tashabawa, Shaba'aith, Yum, Kal, Hazarak, Bayasharala, Yashabia, Basakath, verse 33.
Well, yeah, then we just take up the next week to finish the last one. That's what we did last time.
That's that. Like the English.
Khan Adam Khan. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 36. Chapter 23, verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offering, everything upon his day. Verse 38, beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Verse 39, also in the 15th day of the seventh month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days.
So if you want to be in the spirit of all spirits on this day, you just said, obviously I ain't going to say go out to the wilderness and build some tents or whatever the case may be. If you have the skills that if you want to do so, feel free. It's getting a little nippy outside. We in Chicago, so I don't know if you want to do that. You'll probably get arrested. But, you understand, build up a tent in your crib. You understand, if you have a big enough place, you understand, when you used to, back in the day, make tents in your house when you were a child, use the sofa cushions and a couple blankets, you understand, and build a tent. You want to be in the spirit, you got kids, build a tent in your crib. Right. You understand, sleep out in the living room together, you understand, with the children, something like that, and be in the spirit, you understand, of how we had to be back at the time. Go on.
I just want to say, big up to the trap guys, because even today in 2025, they still reside in teepees.
You gotta have. If I got it. So one of these years, we're just gonna need you to just handle that. If you could, yeah, you could. I'll start the fire if you need. I know how to do that. You understand? But that should be in the spirit. If you can. Of course, like I said, we all slaving because we slaves in America to the white man.
Right.
You understand? But if you want to be in the spirit of all spirits, go ahead and build a tent in your crib, especially if you got kids. It'd be a great way to start them off. You understand, and learning their customs, you understand, that they should be following and growing up to.
That's right.
As the scriptures say, lead the child in the way as you go. It's a great start. It'll be fun for them.
Right.
You understand? Who knows? You might be neglecting them a little bit. It might be time to be a good parent again. This is real. That's real. You understand? Keep going.
Kanadamakam, verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths the 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
You understand? All blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, this is the time to dwell in a booth.
Right.
You understand? Like I said, it's not like we have our own land and can do everything we want to do. So you gotta do it the best way you can. Makeshift something. You understand? We have the greatest term for it, nigga rig something.
There you go.
You understand? Hey, we created for a reason. Because we just know how to make something out of nothing. You understand? But with the last two.
With that, modules should stand just us. Next priest. Present our registry.
Rosh Ra, Ban Yehoda, Ban Yasharal.
Rosh Hashanah, Ban Yehoda, Ban Yasharah.
Yahweh Bashim Yal Shabakatum.
Yahweh Bashim Yashar Brakatah. Be seated.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 43 in the Hebrew. Lama'ai. Lama'wa. Yada'aiwa. The come. Kaya. Masabwa. Hawasha. Thaya. Baniya. Yasharawa. Mahawataza. It's like Baha. Taza. Gone. Ratiza. Mataza Ward. Mataza Brian. Aniya. Yahweh. Allah come. Verse 44. Where you the bar? Where you the bar? Masha. My idea. Yahweh. All. Baniya. Yashara. Book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 43 in the English. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God.
That's right.
Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
Yes, and this one is so heavy because it's like we were dwelling in booths. You know, when the Lord got us about the captivity of Israel. Right. It's about to be that time in America. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that every time you build your tent in your crib or outside, or, you know what I'm saying, or get hire Karyash to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just think about our slavery is almost over here in this place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be in that tent, maybe get a little drink if you'd like to drink. You know what I'm saying? We have some family, whatever, in the tent with you. Just think about we're almost out of this place.
Right.
You understand? America's about to be destroyed in nuclear thermal warfare, and the Lord is going to send his angels and his chariots to come get us up out of here.
That's right.
You understand? So dwell in your tent. Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and do right by the Most High, and stop being a weak bastard or bitch to your lusts.
Right.
And follow the Most High in the spirit of Christ.
That's
or
right.
Christ in the spirit of the Most High.
That's
You
right.
understand? So with that,
That the modules should stand just us. scrolls, starting with the men up here.
How about Shemi Oshar Brock? Yeah.
How about some of y'all stop rock? Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua yeah.
How about some of y'all stop rock? Yeah.
How about Shem Yahshua yeah?
How about some y'all Shabrak? Yeah.
How about some of y'all stop rock? Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua yeah.
How about some of y'all stop rock? Yeah. How about some of y'all stop rock? Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua yeah.
Mazum, stand. Paul Akadam, turn and face the east. Gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadas, Hayah, Isupk, Yahweh, Malakbaka, Yaba'ah, Batazai, Hayah, Isupk, Baharatazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, the Thunder now, the Kam, Kal, the Wam, Basalakla now, Yabawat now, Basalak now, Yabawadi now, Double shot now. On the side one. A ball. Double shot now. Mayan. Right. Kaya. The cup. Amalakwa. Olive. Of the Parah. I will yum you. Amen.
In English. Our Father. Which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Give us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Hakak the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hawashai, Babakashah, the Thunder now, Hakak, Larpa'ah, Call Makalah, Call Manawa, Hakak, Batahar, Amatazariah, Hakak, Lahakriam, Hamathia, Hakak, Al-Rakawa, Hatama'ala, God's Son, Hashem Yahushua, Water Arman.
In English. Yahweh. Your name Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. Name Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Declare to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Barak Lanawa, Vayasharala, Wahabayah, Sapari, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Water Arman.
In the English. Yahweh. The name Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. In the school. The name Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashayah, Ayanya, Al-Hahaya, Ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ai, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Waratazah, Ayatan, Namawat, Regal, Al-Yanawam, Shamar, Kanala'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ai, Yashun, Sharamah, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Shazal, Al-Yad, Yamyinka, Yawamah, Hashemah, La'ah, Yakayaka, Wayarah, Elayallah, Yahweh, Yashamar, Yakal Rad, Yashamar, Nabash, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'atka, Wamu'atka, I will love.
In the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasha'Allah.
He that keepeth Yasha'Allah.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
This time forth.
This time forth.
And even forevermore.
Even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam, Al-Damayah, Lakah, Al-Daksharat, Wa'al, Dashakwat, Kayahana, Awajika, Yahamah, Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Amika, Yarayamu, Sawadah, Wayatha, Ai Tazawah, Al Tazabawamika, Amaru, Lakawa, Anakakadam, Wala'ai, Yazakar, Sham Yasharala, Awada, Kaya, Yawai Tazawa, Yabah, Yakadwa, Ayaka, Arya, Yakarat, Aholia, Alawam, Wayasamai, Alayam, Mama Abba, Wagaya, Gabal, Wamawam, Wamala, Alashah, Yeshabi, cause of war, Marshal war, Nalawa, my mom, Ayawa, Sarawai, Banya, Wat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadia, Kasaya, Sarah, Laki, Kayabian, Manakal, Koyashawan, Nasamadu, Ba'ayan, Da'ira, Ayawa, Yaman, Bahadama, Sayatamu, Nadab, Yamawa, Kaira, Wakazabah, Wakazazalmanah, All Nasir Kamwa, Ashar, Amor, Narashah, Awah, Nawah, Alahayam, Sayatamu, Kagala, the Kwash, the Panya, Rawaka, Kaash, Davaira, Yahira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Arayam, Khan, Daradap, Wasairika, Wabasa, Patka, Dabahalam, Walahat, Panyaham, Palawan, Waya, the Kwashwa, Shemka, Yahawah, Yabashwa, Waya, Behold, Adiai, Waya, Kapor, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, Waya, Abta, Shemka, Yahawah, the Batka, Ayawan, Kal, Haratazah.
In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, enemies make a tumult.
Enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up their head.
Have lifted up their head.
They taken crafty counsel. counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. In the name of Yashar'Allah, there be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and Ishmaelite, and Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, and Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher was also joined with them. They had hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. The book of Kison. Which perished in Endor. It became as dung for the earth. Make the nobles like a reb. And like Zahab. Yea. All the princes as Zabal. As Lamuna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Hold my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As a fire burneth the wood. As the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let it be confounded. In trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Psalm means to turn. Men of Israel, Amadu Shabbat, Amadu, Barak, Yazmatah, we're going to salute the sisters. Men of Israel, Amadu Shabbat, Amadu, Barak, Yazmatah,